Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you're nerding out with Rickshaw on Twitch. You're also nerding out with.
It is I, Toby, the producer.
And we're just, we had a live show on YouTube and talked about some subjects. It's something we do every now and then. I think we're gonna start doing it every week on Thursdays, except for next week because I'm playing a show. But most Thursdays we are gonna be doing a live show on YouTube. But tonight we are going to react to some songs.
So this is Greyhaven's The Welcome Party.
Ah, yes.
It's this as of this recording, it came out 3 weeks ago. You and Rabbit showed me Greyhaven a couple years ago, and I friggin' fell in love with them. I haven't heard this song yet, so this is new
Yes,
to me.
they are. Greyhaven just announced their new EP. I think it just came out actually too. So I think there's 5 songs, something like that. Anyways, Solid State. I'm pretty sure they're on Solid State.
Oh, really?
They announced this new EP on, and then they released this song. I've already heard some pretty cool songs. Like not even just going and listening to the EP. They just kind of showed up on my playlist. But from what I've heard, it's super dope so far.
Yeah, you're right. It is Solid State Records. Cool. Yeah, they're badass. They're so good.
I don't think they are a Christian though. So I think we're in the era of Solid State, signing bands that aren't necessarily Christian.
They just signed some sick bands now.
Well, I mean, this is like the He Is Legend thing. Wasn't that a Solid State band originally?
You know what? I don't remember.
And then it was either Solid State or Tooth and Nail, but eventually they came out and they were like, we're not Christian. So, because, you hear a band like He Is Legend and everybody's American Christian minds are like, they must be talking about my man, White Jesus.
The only one that can be legendary.
Yeah.
Helm.
But no. He Is Legend is a really cool name, though.
It is a cool name.
I think it's ambiguous.
I was about to say, who do you think he is?
I think he could be anyone.
I think it could be you.
But you know what? That's me over here telling people, stop thanking God. Thank yourself, homie. But yeah, you can thank God, too, if you want.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
If you believe in all that. If you believe in voodoo. Anyways, enough about our ramblings. Greyhaven, sick band. Johnny, super sick dude. I can't remember the singer's name, but he looks like a less handsome Kylo Ren. Yeah, but let's give it a shot. Hopefully we get that banger award going.
Hopefully. Is it just me, or do they have? I feel like there's some certain bands you might hear and you might be like, oh, who is that? But I feel like if you blind played me a Greyhaven song, like a new song like this, and I didn't know who it was, I would immediately be like, that sounds like Greyhaven. Like
Yeah.
they have a sound that is only unique to them, I feel like. I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's other bands that sound similar that I'm not thinking of at the moment, but like you would I think it would be pretty easy to guess if
Right.
you're aware of Greyhaven, like, oh, this sounds like a Greyhaven song. Like this kind of and I don't mean that in a negative way. Like it just it's the same with like hell, we were talking about He Is Legend. Like He Is Legend kind of has that same, there's the vibe.
Wang.
Yeah. So like I feel like if this guitarist went somewhere else, you'd be like, "Oh, is that the Greyhaven guitarist?" If he played the same, you'd definitely be able to kind of pinpoint that out a little bit.
Right. I think that, I don't know. There's only a few, and I'm gonna say this, and it's probably gonna be, people might get mad about this, but like the bands that sound like this, that are very unique to their own sound, like, you know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, this has to be that band because no one else really sounds like it.
Right.
Usually don't get that popular. You know what I mean? Like, and that's
Yeah.
like super sad to think that like lots of unique bands don't get popular and more cookie cutter bands get popular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I could be, people could disagree with me if you want,
No,
but
I think yeah, you're right. Like when you can like be like that sounds like this specific band, there's no confusing it. Then yeah, you're right. Like that's when it's like, oh yeah, they're not that's they kind of hit their own ceiling, I guess.
yeah, unless you're from the new metal era, then all of the uniqueness was like very well accepted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I might, if somebody could show me some evidence to, to disprove my theory,
Right.
I'm all about it. So, but yeah, let's keep it going.
Don't think I'll ever get home. This isn't where I thought I'd be. Disillusioned with what's to come. At least I finally broken free. Can't believe I never caught on. This isn't who I thought I'd be. This illusion will let me die. I think it's got a hold on me. I've come to find it's not only mine. I'm lost in here. Don't run from fear. There's more to life if I can never make it right. The fights I stare. It's all made for. All those unable to live when it hits. These days are surrendering. All those unable to live search for a path towards infinity. All we've come to find is our death so boring, endless mirror. Life is the essence flowing.
That's kind of a banger, dude.
So, I started thinking about it. I haven't listened to Finch in a long time. Do they have a Finch kind of vibe? Do you remember Finch?
I only listened to the first Finch album, and so not really, not according to that first Finch.
See, I was a really big fan of Say Hello or whatever, the one with the house on the cover.
Say Hello to Sunshine. I think.
Yeah, that was my.
Yeah.
I love that album so much, and I feel like, maybe I'm just misremembering it, but that's what kind of vibe I got here. And I like this song. Before I say what I'm about to say, I really like this song, but it sounds like one of their other songs that I really like. Like, I feel like have you ever seen the YouTube videos where they lay a bunch of like Nickelback songs on top of each other, and they have the same like the chorus is the exact same length, the bridge, everything is exactly the same like length.
Yeah.
I wonder if this could be done to that song, because it seems very familiar.
I mean, it has a lot of flavor of their older things, and they also did the thing where at the end they slow the breakdown, they slow the tempo down,
And they definitely do that in other songs.
yeah, and then then the breakdown hits after they start slowing it down a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it's feeling. Maybe that's what's giving me the familiar taste is that little part.
Well, sometimes when you go to an Italian restaurant, you might get some of the same flavors on some of the other dishes.
I mean, it's all tomato sauce, right? It's
Right.
it's tomato sauce and noodles. It's gonna taste kind of similar. Nah, I liked it. I'd say it's a banger.
Oh, you're gonna give it a banger?
I'm
now?
gonna give it a banger anyway. I like it.
I give it a banger. Let's give it a banger.
I like it.
And then here's where we insert the bomb going off.
Yeah.
Like, your award. Cool video too.
Yeah.
I like when you don't feel like you're watching just a simplistic video, because that literally was only just shots in an old creepy rich person's house.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was just like shots everywhere, like framed up well.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if you noticed it, but it kept like zooming in hard in certain spots that went with the music. I really liked that. Thought that looked cool. Yeah. Banger for me. Did you say it was a banger?
yeah, I did say it was a banger.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Greyhaven, man. Pretty cool. At first, it's funny that I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, they signed a Solid State. Maybe they're like not gonna get that big. But then I realized that Devil Wears Prada is on Solid State.
Oh yeah.
And they're huge. So
Yeah.
maybe they will get big. Then I, for some reason, had forgotten that Solid State is still a name. So, but yeah, good luck to Greyhaven. Those dudes are cool.
Hell yeah.
And they put out some rad tunes. So go and support them. Go like them.
Tell us what you think in the comments, right?
Yeah, tell us what you think in the comments.
I was kind of waiting for you to say it.
Go down there in those comments. Tell us how you don't like Aaron Lewis. Or Kid Rock. If you don't like Kid Rock either, put him down there.
Which one do you hate more? That's what we really want to know. We need to do a poll.
Think, like, I'm like an underdog guy, so like I would like to hate the more famous person more. So we'll go with like Kid Rock as the more hateable person, because when you're that large and kind of a piece of shit, then like it's easier for me to hate you more. Especially like with all the Bud Light stuff, and then was caught drinking Bud Light.
Did you see? Did you see? He was on Fox News and he was wearing a Bud Light hat, and they asked him about it. They called him out and they were like, "Are you wearing a Bud Light hat?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, like it's just a hat. I really like this hat." And he kind of, it was really funny. Oops.
Yeah, that's oopsie, Kid Rock. You don't know. You don't even know what show you're talking about. So tell them about your podcast.
Oh yeah. I do a retro video game review show called the Secret Levels Podcast. We have 195 video game reviews up currently right now. You can check them out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And you can watch me on Twitch. I stream retro games at twitch.tv/TobyVonDoom. And hey, if you want to see if you want links to everything I do, you can go to badsecretmedia.com. That's just like the one-stop shop for everything. Yeah, everything I do is on there. What about yourself, sir?
If you're watching us here and this is like your first time seeing us, you could go add Nerding Out with Rickshaw on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. See what all is going on over there. We generally just talk about music and nerdy, maybe cartoons and shows and stuff like that. But mainly we just talk a bunch of smack, make each other laugh. But we're mainly music based. But I mean, I think we should start talking about other things again, like we used to back in the old days, back in the old wild, wild west. Also, if you like music, heavy music, which is all the stuff we watch here, so most likely you're in the same wheelhouse, you should go check out my band Never Rest. We have a video that just came out. We want you to go listen to it on Spotify and all those streaming platforms, and maybe check out the video. Give them a little taste, Toby. Ooh, so spicy.
So spicy.
But yeah, go add Never Rest, because hopefully someday I won't regret my entire life. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. Thanks for hanging around and partying. You know what? I wasn't wearing underwear this whole time, so
Ooh, scandalous.
Ooh,
Scandalous.
scandalous. If Disney heard that I didn't have pants on through this whole broadcast, they might fire me. Fire me from the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. See you later, guys. See you later, baby.